Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lenisha. I am a wise counsel and it's currently 5:18. I believe today is February the 4th. Okay. Valentine's Day is coming up. It's Black History Month. So I'm not sure what the message will be about, but we can go ahead and see. I'm feeling called towards this deck in particular, but let's see what we got. Got a lot of decks over here. We're gonna do that like that. Ooh, something about moving things around, brand new, changing things up. Maybe this period. Okay, so I may use these two. Alright, now let's go ahead and see what the message is. I hope everyone is doing amazing. Alright, if you're just now joining in, I'm about to get started on the collective. This video will be uploaded to my YouTube if you can't stay for long. I'm really picking up on communication. Communication. Alright. Oh, could be communication from somebody who wants to offer you something. I'm picking up on this soft feminine energy, so I could be speaking to the divine feminines out here who could have Libra or Taurus placements. Something about your Venus placement could be significant as well. Then I'm picking up on strength, so fiery energy, Leo energy, Aries and Sag can even be significant. We got the Two of Swords here. Some of you guys could be struggling to make some type of decision, struggling to choose, to like make a choice between something, which is leaving you at like this stalemate energy. Maybe some of you guys are daydreaming, but also very confused. Do know that you have many choices. Maybe for some of you guys, this is the problem, having too many things to choose from. Okay, so you guys are naturally dreamers then with this Page of Cups energy out here. It ties to sensitivity, dreamer, and surprise. So some of you guys may be expecting some type of surprise. Somebody may be gifting you something. Maybe you're going to be gifting someone something. Past, present, future energy can be significant for anything that I mentioned. Timeless readings are also very significant, meaning this message doesn't necessarily have a specific time frame. It can resonate today, it can resonate tomorrow, it can resonate next year, 5 years from now, even in many different aspects. So only take what resonates for you. All right, we got air, water energy out here. So some type of mental anguish going on, type of confusion. There could be some type of heartfelt note given to you, or maybe you're going to be giving it to someone. I'm also picking up on someone expressing themselves like emotionally or something of the sort. Could be a fiery energy, a King of Wands, somebody 35 years or older, or somebody who comes off as like a leader, possibly impulsive, or have a fiery energy about them. Maybe this could be you. Somebody's going to take on some type of like leadership role. The Hermit, the Devil in the reverse, the Seven of Swords. Interesting. Some of you guys could be doing some healing, some shadow work, some introspection. Okay, I'm saying deception, trickery, and theft. Why is deception, trickery, and theft out here? Ten of Wands. So I feel like this is due to stress, responsibility, and burden. When there's a lot on someone's plate, sometimes they can't really see as clearly, or based on the things that they've experienced, the trauma that they've, gone through. Sometimes this is just like a lot, right? So I feel like you're encouraged to you know, do some introspection, get into solitude, which will help you gain some type of insight. Do the shadow work that's necessary. That's what's going to bring those shadows to light so you can nip everything in the bud. And I feel like that's why all of these other things exist right now, because of the major events that are taking place at the moment. So some of you guys, you could be experiencing some type of stress. Maybe you could be being very strategic in your life, moving in silence. Some of you guys may not trust certain individuals. Some of you guys actually can't trust certain individuals because maybe they are pretty deceitful, or maybe this is like past energy, things that you've experienced that you're still, you know, that actually, you know, cause like a burden in your life. But I feel like regardless, you still are a person that, like, this didn't change you, especially for the worse. You're still actually in tune with your heart space. So this makes you actually a very sweet, beautiful person, very resilient, very strong. You're still even a dreamer in today's time. Now, if you're battling with realizing this or seeing this energy, that's why I'm saying, like, doing this certain work could really help. Some of you guys, it's not that much of like, it's possibly not even like a battle for real, because if it was, I feel like this, just take it how it resonates actually, okay? But I am seeing some type of transition. I'm seeing moving or travel. So some of you guys are going to be headed towards calmer waters, whether that's physically or mentally or whatever the case. It could be financially even. Some of you guys could be feeling a bit insecure, worried about something, and I feel like that's because your awareness is on 10. You went through a lot of things in your life to the point to where, you know, the rose-colored glasses of reality is now off, you know. But at the same time, some of you guys could still not be seeing as clearly. There's a lot of regret and anxiety and hopelessness going on, a lot of things on the mind, on the brain. All right, and I feel like that's what's keeping you restless. There could be people that's talking about you, gossiping about you. Now, this could be in a low vibrational way, negative way. It doesn't have to be. But you guys are winning. That's probably what they're talking about. Some of you guys could be in the public eye, getting recognized publicly, or this is soon to happen. I'm seeing success, achievements, victory. So it's like, even if there are like some good things going on, you can't even fully really enjoy these things, you know, because some of you guys, maybe your energy feels a bit weakened, or, you know, maybe you have all of this desire and, you know, inspiration. Maybe you are an inspiration for others as well, but some of you guys are just experiencing like a hard time, or like a down moment, or just your own little thing. Once again, take only what resonates. This message is not for every single person. Possibly, maybe some of you guys will be able to take a message, but at the end of the day, you have to know this is a collective. It's not a personal. I'm not giving a message to anyone in particular. I'm just picking up on energy, so just take it take what resonates. If you want to be a part of the collective, please make sure you are contributing to the live, double tapping, sharing the live, gifting even. If you feel called to get on the list for any of my services, I am a wise counsel and a holistic consultant, amongst many other things. I don't just do divination or tarot readings, etc. So if you want to check out my website, it has a very in-depth description of what I provide within life coaching sessions. I also work with kids. I don't have any negative reviews. I've been doing this for going on possibly 6 years now. With divination specifically, in other areas it's more 8+ years experience. All right, yeah, 9 of Pentacles. Some of you guys, like I said, you're unable to really fully enjoy the fruits of your labor. Some of you guys, maybe some things have been delayed, especially financially, or maybe you're just not really enjoying yourself, enjoying your life as much. And don't just let life pass you by. You know, help yourself get out of certain energies, because you're the only one who can help you get out of the energy anyway. Sitting in, you know, the opposite of forgiveness and like all of this other energy, it's not really doing anything for you or to the next person. It's really just causing a strain on your health. And as you know, you can get autoimmune diseases, etc., from like being so stressed out in life, etc. Remember, we give ourselves karma. Nothing is so like, you can get through any and everything in life, right? So just come into like a shifted perspective. And I understand how sometimes these things can be easier said than done, or it seems temporary, and that's only because you still have a step that you're skipping over. You most definitely need to do some reflecting so that you can acknowledge whatever is going on and accept what's happened. See, a lot of you guys, you need to go back to the first time something had traumatized you, the first time you got embarrassed, therefore you have this whole embarrassment wound, right? The first time that you've gotten abandoned, which is why you have this whole abandonment wound. Some of you guys don't even realize your traumas or see certain things, and that could be like the most detrimental part of it all, because in order to heal something, you have to acknowledge it first, or know that it's there to begin with, you know. So I feel like some of you guys could just be winging it, or more so, you're so like extravagant that you're still not operating in a space of low vibrational spaces or energies. Or maybe this is something that you've been working through. I don't know your life, I don't know your story, I'm just picking up on what I'm seeing. But the Four of Wands is here. So a home, a foundation, whether a foundation within self, or this is not a metaphor and it's literally talking about your home situation, whether it's talking about a relationship. Usually when I see the Four of Wands, I think of something that's like solid, that you can continue to build on, unlike a faulty foundation. So this most definitely can be building that solid foundation within self. And of course you got to start from the ground and up. All right, in order to get out of something, you have to go through it. So feel all of your emotions. Don't run away from any trauma or pain or anything like that. Do you know that strength doesn't come from winnings, but it actually comes from those tough battles, the like that you guys been getting through, and you know, everything like that. That's why I can sit up here and say how strong of a being you are. But it's another thing to hear other people talking about it and saying it than you feeling and knowing it yourself. So be your biggest cheerleader. Don't rely on outside validation. You know, turn weaknesses into strengths. But you guys most definitely could have some type of charisma, confidence. I feel like you're naturally a joyful person. So whatever has gotten you in this space, yeah, I just feel like it needs to be nipped in the bud, because a lot of you guys, you're going to live a long life and it's meant to be prosperous, enjoyable, etc. But we all have free will and we all have belief systems that can either make or break us. So, and I say that because not like sometimes we can believe in things that we really don't know is like facts or true or whatever the case may be. So I like to tell the collective, you know, without projecting on anyone. So if you accept the information, you can accept it. If not, you could just dismiss it to the next person. But if you're going to believe in anything, make sure it's something that's not fear-based. It's not something that's self-limiting, restrictive, or whatever the case may be. Okay, you want to use your free will as much as you can, because I know a lot of us, we have a certain way of thinking and operating and being and existing, and it just takes all the fun out of life. You know, back then when you didn't have a belief system, you would just do stuff, not second guess. The time when you weren't traumatized, so you wouldn't even be cautious of anything, you would just go for it or whatever the case may be. So like I said, doing the inner child healing, the shadow work, it will really pay off in the end. Sometimes it sounds like too much work, but in actuality it's not. It's just we're not as used to doing these things in our life. You know, of course, we grew up not really knowing too much about this side of everything, right? The healing and the self-love and like all of this stuff, because we've always been taught, we've always been, like, a lot of things have been normalized that it should have been the opposite of what was being normalized. Like the whole white picket fence and have a baby and do this and do that. When in actuality, people need to be getting their mental health together and their emotional stability and connecting back to themselves and like everything like that, right? But I'm sure in due time, as people continue to experience life, they will gain the answers that's necessary. I personally had this, you know, theory that just by living and experiencing, we all can really reach our fullest potential and come into the things that we need to come into, regardless of being, you know, held back, delayed, misguided, lied to, etc. Right? Go this way instead of that way. projected on, etc. I just seen a bug, so I don't know if little bugs are significant, maybe ants or something. And ants usually ties to hard work, but not necessarily hard work alone. So if this is more of a spiritual aspect, do know that if you believe in like God or angels and like stuff like that, you are most definitely not alone. I don't know if you have passed over loved ones. Well, I'm sure you do, but that you're close to, that you may. Sometimes we feel like when our magic has been, you know, snatched out of our lives or whatever the case may be, which I feel like a lot of you guys still have that dreamer, huge imagination energy. Like I said, some of you guys, you still sense it, you still know. And others of you guys, it's probably been hindered a bit, but it hasn't been completely gone, non-existent. Right? Welcome to everyone who's joining in. This is a collective. If you want to be a part of the collective, make sure you double tap on the screen, sharing the live, basically contributing to the live overall. If you can't stay for long for this message, it will be uploaded to my YouTube. All of my platforms and website for like the descriptions of what I do and everything like that, it is on my link tree. If you click my profile and click my link, all of my information will be there, including my payment options. Nobody is currently on the list for a read, so if you want to get on the list, you're more than welcome. Today, I'm doing $15 readings and $7 questions if you guys are interested in that. But the collective is free. I only ask that you only take what resonates for you. I'm not talking to anyone in particular. This is not a personal reading, okay? Yeah. Competition, conflict, and reality. Yup. The Emperor on the back. Father figures could be significant. It says authority, security, ambition. That's what I'm saying. Y'all really the truth for real, but it's like strong people, it's like check on your strong friends too type of energy. Like just because you like come up as like divine energy or strength and like all of these things doesn't mean that things didn't hurt, doesn't mean that you don't struggle as well, you know. It doesn't make anything any easier, but it does most definitely take you to heal yourself so that you can come back into this sense of wonder and, you know, really flourish in the new beginnings and everything like that. Because a lot of you guys, you could be experiencing good things. Like good things could have happened for you, good things could still be going on. Maybe sometimes like the anxiety or the worries or the stress or the past deceit and everything else, it just really takes a toll on a person, and that's expected when you never really learned how to heal those things. Some people didn't even know that it could exist. They over here get into relationships not knowing that people are capable of lies, cheating, manipulation, etc. Just jolly, happy to have a boyfriend or girlfriend, you know. But it happens to the best of us, you know. Lessons are just as grand as blessings. A lot of you guys, that's how you come into the version of who you are in today's time, with the wisdom and everything else, you know. You could be somebody who's talkative, curious, like your mind never, like literally does not rest. Some of you guys could have like an air sign in your Mercury, in your birth chart. But I do feel like you guys can get through, like, for sure, anything, like, literally. Some of you guys, you like a challenge as well. Like, little do you know. Some of y'all, you still figuring yourself out, but you like a challenge for real. Alright, you're also a person of justice, or justice could be playing a huge part in your life right now, which can tie to truth, responsibility, clarity, even legal situations. These are the different images. You can't really see as much, but you see how the painting is like that's the Seven of Cups. This is the Ten of Wands. A grave site or something of the sort. Graveyard could be significant. Bali or out the country living, or Oh, bodies of water. Some of you guys could actually be creatives though, like painters, artists, whether that's singing, dancing, the arts. Frogs and lily pads most definitely could be a thing. You know, sometimes you just got to try new things as well. Like, how do you think you gained an interest in certain things that you do now? Maybe you've gotten inspired from others. Maybe you just did stuff. So some of you guys, you never know how much you'll like something when you actually try it. Whether that's stepping out of your comfort zone, taking a leap of faith, and doing something like going out of the country, or taking up a new hobby. And a lot of times, you guys, practice makes perfect as well. You may not be good at something the first go around. Sometimes you can be, right? But maybe not every single thing. For some of you guys. Okay, these are just a few of the images that you guys can't really see as much, but just a few of the images of the cards we talked about, which was Seven of Swords, Page of Cups, Four of Wands, the Fool, the Hermit, so Virgo, Gemini, Capricorn, that Devil energy, Justice, Libra, Six of Swords. Some of you guys, if you don't really know tarot like that, you probably are confused on what I'm saying, but this is, I guess, for the ones who do know about it, so they can also interpret that how they may feel. All right, Five of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Nine of Swords, King of Wands, Ten of Wands, Seven of Cups, the Emperor, the Five of Wands, Two of Swords. Usually with the Five of Pentacles, it says awareness, worry, insecurity, amongst other things. Seven of Swords, deception, trickery, and theft. Page of Cups, sensitivity, dreamer, and surprise. Four of Wands, community, celebration, and home. Oh yeah, that's what I forgot to mention, the celebration, baby showers, and like, you know, marriage and stuff like that. Graduations could be a thing. The Fool, new beginnings, innocence, wonder. The Hermit, introspection, solitude, insight. The Devil, temptation, abuse, and addiction, which did come out in the reverse, by the way. Reversals, especially in tarot, it usually gets looked at in, like, whatever it means in its upright position is basically the complete opposite if it's in reverse. Sometimes it could mean the same thing in its upright position, just a bit more potent. And another way I would read reversals, if it's like oracles, or if I get called to do that with tarot, it'll possibly be in a more shadowed aspect. Take that how it resonates for you. Justice is here. It says truth, responsibility, and clarity. These are just a few keywords of what these you know, things reference or means, amongst many other things. Okay, tarot is very broad. Six of Swords, time to transition, moving, and travel. We got a few more. Nine of Pentacles, time to luxury, prosperity, and reward. Six of Wands, time to success, achievement, more reward. So heavy on the reward energy. Nine of Swords, regret, anxiety, and hopelessness. King of Wands, leadership, authority, and challenge, which usually is a court card, which is the people card of the deck. So it usually talks about this being a person, whether it's you or someone else. Usually the Kings refers to the males, but a lot of people like to look at things as like gender neutral, so more like masculine, feminine energy. So if you feel called to look at it in whichever way, just make sure you do. But a fire sign in particular could be significant. Doesn't have to be its sun sign, but it gives fiery or fire energy, which is Sag, Leo, Aries. Ten of Wands here, time to stress, responsibility, and burden. Seven of Cups here, time to choice, confusion, and daydreaming. Yeah, remember, everything that glitters isn't gold. Sometimes things are not what it seems for real. But, you know, sometimes our mind can play tricks on us, especially when we go through certain things in life. But just trust your intuition. When that's something that's easier said than done, then a lot of times it takes... sorry, I just got so distracted. My dog is just throwing up. I think it was that bone she ate. Ooh, it just turns my insides upside down. My little girl, he just over there. throwing up. Lil Jonesy, are you okay? Poor thing. The Emperor, authority, security, ambition. Five of Wands, competition, conflict, reality. Two of Swords, decision, choice, and stalemate, which was the first card that came out. Major Arcana was the Devil in reverse. Inside, Jonesy, inside, inside. Oh my goodness. Inside, girl. Go, inside. Inside, girl. Go. Inside. Eight of Wands. See, I was feeling the energy. Are you okay? Up. Alrighty. Make sure you guys do give me a follow or you may never see my face again. Okay. Let's pull some more tarot, but we're gonna use a different deck. Justice, Knight of Cups. Somebody trying to come in and offer you something that's stable, honest. Ooh, King and Queen of Pentacles. It's like both of y'all on y'all shit. Power couple energy. Abundance and security. Period. Somebody could be preoccupied with financial matters. This could be two earth signs. Taurus, Capricorn, and or Virgo. It doesn't have to be. The Magician is coming out sideways, honey. Usually can tie to magic, manipulation. More like, not in necessarily a bad way. Like you could think of it as like manifestations. Also having all the tools and resources one needs for whatever they're wanting to manifest or create. Can tie to power, etc. Y'all should really get into the whole tarot storyline because everything in here matters. Whether a person is outside, inside, what's going on, what's in the image, this sign above his head, whatever he's doing right here. Like, it's like connected to the, like, to the earth or down here in nature, whatever. And also to the spirit. It like has like a whole lot of meanings. Okay, the snake right here biting itself. Like, you almost definitely would have to get into that for sure. But with this being sideways, I usually look at it as, you know, upright and reversals, kind of like in a balance space. Maybe somebody could be manifesting you, especially because I was picking up with that Knight of Cups energy. Like, sometimes you could be the Knight of Cups. Usually a lot of people think of it as somebody wanting to offer somebody a relationship, somebody that's interested in somebody. But cup energy doesn't just tie to love and relationships. It can also tie to creativity, intuition, you know, things like that. I feel like a lot of you guys, like, you have a lot of options. I did post a video. Like, I don't know if it uploaded though, because I had posted it and it was still like processing. But I got on live anyway. So I'm not sure if it probably said, oop, retry, can't upload. Or if it actually uploaded. But it was most definitely, I have on like the same everything. Like I just did it before I got on live. So if y'all want to check that out after the live, feel free. You could resonate with it. Okay, but yeah, when I see that Knight of Cups, it's usually tied to like an emotional offer, whether it's like creativity, intuition, love, relationships, whether this is your energy or someone else's, right? But there could be somebody wanting to come towards you and offer you a relationship, and I feel like a lot of you guys, it's gonna be like not just one person, but like you're gonna have many options. And I feel like that's because you've just been attracting this or manifesting this for some of you guys. Maybe for some of you guys, it may have been a bit delayed. Remember that everything that glitters is not gold. Every opportunity doesn't mean that you have to jump on it, okay? And I do mean jump on it. But I wasn't really saying it like that, but then I started thinking like that because I know the collective. I know some of the collective. Most of the collective that be watching me be women. So I know the girlies, you know. The girlies got their needs, honey. Not all the girlies. I know some people, they practice abstinence and everything like that. But just be mindful. Keep yourself safe, honey. We already know everybody is not trustworthy like you are. So just keep that in mind. Alright. But let's see what this Knight of Cups energy is all about. What is this Knight of Cups energy? So this is somebody from your past who possibly fumbled you. They wonder if they have lost everything. Do they still got a chance? Some of y'all like a chance in hell. It says, let me have you. It's also coming out in the sideways. It's also coming out sideways, is what I meant. So let me have you. It's like, damn, can this person let you make your own decisions? If you say something and they don't agree, it's like they gonna feel some type of way, like. But angel number 9 and 7 is here. 9 usually ties to completion. 7 can tie to abundance and luck and like other things. Tell me more about the Knight of Cups. So like I said, you guys, it doesn't have to just be one energy, one person, but I feel like somebody wants to come in and offer you something. I'm also seeing a promotion, a new job, stuff like that. A check finna come in the mail, I'm telling you. It says, I'm afraid to talk to you. Okay, so like I said, some of y'all, this is new people, this is past people. Okay, some of y'all, somebody got a crush on you, secret admirer energy, especially with that Page of Cups that came out earlier. Look, what I told y'all, didn't I say it when I was like, and I do mean whatever I had said, honey. Y'all know whoever was here like 2 minutes ago. Yeah, honey. Ooh. Ooh. So somebody could be like lusting, but not in like a whole low vibrational toxic way, honestly. Some people are. Ain't gonna hold you. It's giving player energy, this, and that. So you really have to use your intuition. But I mean, the main focus should really just be you getting yourself back into your better energy. Like some of you guys, you're doing way better than you were before. But I mean, there's still some things that you could possibly do when it comes to, you know, your mental health and like everything else. Main thing you want to do is take care of yourself. You can't tend to anything and everyone else. I know some of y'all be worried about finances and career and like all this other stuff, but that's why certain things were delayed or slowed down, or your manifestations were being a little bit hindered, you know, because what's going on subconsciously. You be trying to manifest and then you like, damn, what's going on? It's like whole time, well, you conflicted, you confusing us. Says, will you choose me? Some of these people already know this answer. Some of these people genuinely don't. Maybe they know a glimpse. It says, I'm obsessed with your body. Okay, any last messages? What's going on with this Knight of Cups energy? So you guys are being encouraged to listen to your heart. Okay, on the back it says, gossip only hurts more. I never imagined so much perfection. Angel number 99 is out here. Angel number 666 or 999. Usually I like to look at sixes like nines and nines like sixes. Sometimes it works. Okay, angel number 15, 8, 7, 4, and 3 also came out here. So take that how it resonates for you. Some people like to add the numbers up together. 5 plus 1 is 6. Or some people like to subtract. 5 minus 1 is 4. Right? And what does that bring you? Some people just look at the whole number overall, 15. Some people can also look at it as like, oh, January 5th or the 15th day, or, you know, something of like whatever resonates for them. So that's also an idea for you guys. Now, I also like to look at numbers as like going in order, right? So I'm seeing 3, 4, no 5, but it's going to 6. But it's normal for me to see numbers like this, so I feel like it's still significant. And usually sometimes I would think, especially in tarot 5 usually ties to like problems, not enough solutions, questions, not a lot of answers. So when I see this, it gives like the whole collaborative energy, stability, and moving straight to the answers and solutions, no problems or whatever type of energy. But I mean, that's specifically tarot, and that's if y'all want to look at it that way. You have to just take how it resonates for you in your life. In numerology, a lot of these things, at times can, yeah, still tied to like in numerology, number 4 can still tie to stability, and you know 3 can tie to like creativity, things coming together, whatever the case may be. But y'all can look at the angel numbers as well. I used to look at Joanne Sacred Scribes. I used to go on her articles to look up my angel numbers. It's like she got every single angel number. But it always resonated when I first got into like numerology and stuff like that. I most definitely, every time I seen like an angel number, I would always be like, angel number 725, Joanne Sacred Scribes. It will resonate always. So if you're ever looking for a site to look up your angel numbers, that most definitely could be one. Some people just type it in Google and let whatever pops up, or you know, ChatGPT is a thing now, or AI overall. But 8 is out here, so look, 7, 8, 9 could be significant for this collective. It's currently 5:53 a.m. We got 8.2k likes. Thank you guys for double tapping the screen. Look, remember we talked about that number 15? I got 15 heart me's. If you guys want to send in your daily heart me, welcome to the team. You can. Okay, 1515 most definitely could be a thing. I'm seeing 1999 0100 and another 010. We got 25 people in here. Hi, welcome in, you guys. This is a collective. Only take what resonates. All right, let's see. 3, 4, 79. Yeah, and we already talked about that other energy. So yeah, it says listen to your heart. Words do hurt. So I don't know, like I said, some of y'all, you've been kind of conflicted on I don't know what decision to make, or I'm a bit conflicted, I'm a bit confused, or whatever the case may be. The thing is, sometimes we think we need more readings or more this and more that, but the main thing we need is to just quiet everything and go within. Shut everything off, the TV, the noise, other people's advice, and just go with it. Now, I'm not saying everybody's advice is not necessary, you know, because sometimes when you're in certain energies and you need the inspiration and the motivation and, you know, a kind word or two, you know, that could be cool, even though that's not necessarily advice. But, so I guess I'm going to stick to what I'm saying and just say, you know, go within, because a lot of times you'll still be left confused, possibly even more, you know, or whatever the case may be. You know, it's a possibly. It's not a for certainly, but it's a possibly, you know. But I am picking up on different stuff like career, finances, like hobbies, self-love, stability, that foundation of self. And I'm also picking up on love outside of self. You know, I'm picking up on family situations, whether it's like baby dad, baby mom, respectfully. I know those words go around pretty wildly. So mother of one's child, father of one's child, however you resonate with it. And then I'm also picking up on like literally blood relatives. So many different people could be significant. I was picking up on 2 masculine energies. And masculine, remember, it's energy. It's not necessarily male or female, or god, goddess, or queen, king, whatever you want to look at it as. But I feel like y'all being in this stalemate energy, you're going to soon have to make some type of choice or decision, or it's going to cause some type of chaos, destruction, etc. in your life. It possibly already has been. So, yeah. Sometimes all it takes is a little nurturing, a little healing of the soul, mind, and body. And you'll be back to your normal self, you know. But when we skip these steps and we just run off a fume and just focused on, you know, money because, oh, we got bills and like all this stuff, that's why we have to like most definitely look at things differently. And I feel like God itself, if y'all believe in that, will literally bring things to you. Like sometimes we try to go towards things and do this and that, but I'm telling you, literally will bring it to you. Because I know some people, they have this habit of going back to like situations where they like, well, what else am I going to do? This person is the only thing that I can think about that can help me with this situation, you know, providing me shelter and this and that, when it's not really good for your mental health or whatever. And it's like, look, that did not have to be an option. But I'm telling you, like, we create our reality based on our like beliefs, our thoughts, etc. So if somebody feels like this is their only option, then shit, that's just what it's going to feel like, you know, excuse my language. But, you know, the universe is always abundant, you know, unlimited possibilities and everything like that. sometimes we just be lacking the confidence, the faith, the this, the that. And I mean, it's understandable when you go through the things that you went through, but that's what I'm saying, you guys. A lot of things will eventually, like, it will be your biggest downfall ever if you don't nip it in the bud. Okay, the whole thinking yourself to death but not really being able to, like, it's just a lot living in your head rent free while your thoughts are rambling everywhere, the anxiety, the worry, all of this is not good for you at all. And I'm sure it don't feel good either. Okay, so it's really about time to go ahead and shine a light on whatever is in the darkness, whatever is hidden that needs to be revealed. It's time to really get on that. Some of you guys, you could be having some intuitive downloads. Be mindful of, like, hey, some of y'all could be like having these thoughts come in your head and you possibly instantly act on them, or you instantly like attach yourself to it. Like, maybe a negative thought will come in and that'll ruin your whole day, because instead of acknowledging it, you consumed it, internalized it, and you know. So I guess just working smarter and not harder in your life. Look, you see how that energy literally equaled up. It's the stress energy we was talking about, that 10 of Wands that we seen in the other day. Y'all still be managing things very well. This could be confirmation, like an encouragement energy to, you know, tame your passions. I don't know if some of you guys have been feeling anger, you know, or like other things, but sometimes the answers be right in front of us and we just don't see them. We just don't see them. But eventually you will, you know. For a lot of you guys, this has been a long, slow journey, but a lot of times life can really change for us, like literally overnight. It's like a lot of times it's just like a mind thing. Okay, and if this is for people outside of your energy, it's the same thing with humans overall. Like, whatever people are going through, dwelling over relationships that didn't work out, still crying over spilled milk, still feeling hurt and, you know, despair and sorrow, when there's actually 2 cups still behind this person, right? But if you knew better, you'll do better, right? So I guess it's all about not beating oneself up and, you know, being the friend that you'll be to someone else. Like, oh, you know, da-da-da. You know, you wouldn't really talk bad about a friend. You wouldn't really blame them. You wouldn't really clown them or nothing like that. So, I mean, don't do it to yourself. Don't be your worst critic. You know, I had seen a saying like a while ago that was going viral, like, this is your first time living, you know, give yourself some grace, or whatever the case may be. But look, it says you have so many choices and options. We literally had picked up on that energy with the 7 of Cups. So I don't know what y'all in your head about, but you have so many choices and options, even if that comes to dating other people. Like, if you're not over something with a person, it ain't working out, then just do your own thing. Come back home to self. You know, a lot of you guys are never really missing out on anyone. 9 times out of 10, they missing out on you. Anybody would be lucky to have you, and you see why people don't want to let you go. I wouldn't want to let you go either. You know, but sometimes I guess that's what karma do, honey. And karma is like cause and effect, consequences of one's actions. So sometimes people just gotta feel how it is to lose something that they didn't really appreciate. And in other senses, like, if you resonate with that, some of y'all resonate with the, oh, reconcile, you know, let me heal, and then, you know, this is that. So if that's you, then take that, right? But some of y'all, you can't really even look at whoever this is, and they're hoping that you'll wait for them. Some of y'all somebody feels ready for growth, ready to start something new, something. But with all this other energy, it just shows that if this is this person saying that they're ready, it's other energy that kind of shows that they're not. Like this whole, I'm afraid to talk, and, you know, this and that. That means you still lacking in some type of area. And I know some people like, well, damn, you gotta be perfect. And it has nothing to do with perfection. It look exactly, I need more balance. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, are you ready, or do you just think you're ready? Or are you ready for love, specific with this heart chakra energy? Receive love, give love, but at the same time, with all this other energy, look, yeah, you make my heart full. I will do anything for you. Yeah, whoever this is, for those who resonate with this message, because it's not for everyone, this person is waiting on y'all. They feel like you are their everything, that you are so beautiful. I feel like they're a bit insecure, because they're like, why do you need me? The collective never said they needed you, babe. And if the collective ever did say they or feel like they do, then that's just the collective needing to do their own work. Because collective, y'all shouldn't really need nobody, honey. Only thing you need is oxygen. Okay? If that, okay? I'm just saying. But, yeah, giving somebody the power to starve you, or giving someone the power to feed you is like giving them the power to starve you. So needing someone, I don't really want to go there, okay? I don't really want to do that. But you could want somebody, I mean. And then I'm thinking of that song with Mariah the Scientist, and she was like, it's your birthday, get high if you want to. It's my birthday, if you want to. On your birthday. Oh wait, it's your birthday, get high if you want to. On my birthday, I'll cry if I want to. I could have anything and I want you. Yeah, I was trying to remember the lyrics, but I couldn't remember till I sang the song. But yeah, she was basically saying I could have anything, but I want you. So maybe y'all want somebody that you're ready for, they're not ready for you. And the thing is you got many options. You know, that's not the only fish in the sea, babe. And y'all like, man, but I want that fish. And if this is not your energy, then it's like vice versa. Like, this person know that they're not ready for you, but they like, but I want it. I want them though. I'll be waiting. It's like, babe, do your healing. If y'all come back around, y'all come back around. But until then, do your healing, babe. Because you can't be out here in like this. Yeah, then I thought of the glass half empty, glass half full type thing for some reason. But it's like, you got to come with it. Can't be out here collected don't trust you. That's because you're giving them reasons to not trust you. And if it turns out that you're still in that same stuff, you're going to really be wishing things were different. Right? But somebody could be really, like, really in love with y'all. And if this is your energy, like a you to you thing, I feel like you guys are coming back home to self. And, like, you're just, like, absolutely in love with this, with, like, who you are. You know, and kudos to you. Kudos to you. But this wasn't necessarily, like, a whole love reading. I just know that I had picked up on that Knight of Cups energy. And I mainly was, like, intuitively feeling that it was most definitely in a romantic way. But like I said, for a lot of you guys, because we all just take the messages how it resonates for us, right? I was letting y'all know that it doesn't have to just be limited to that. So if it's not the case, then this could be the case, that could be the case. It could be your energy, someone else's energy, right? We had already basically talked about it. That's why I'm being a bit not as, like, specific with what I'm saying. But if you guys missed anything that I've talked about, don't worry. It will be uploaded. This video will be uploaded to my YouTube. Alright, let's see any more messages that want to come out. It's your birthday, get high if you want to. On my birthday, get right if you want to. On my birthday, I'll cry if I want to. I could have anything and I want you. The Chariot. Child. Some of y'all moving forward. I'm seeing drive, determination, will, success, victory still. Heavy success and victory. Ooh, King of Cups and Queen of Cups. Remember earlier we seen the King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. So 2 water signs could be significant. Don't have to be, or maybe like emotional, intuitive energies. Now remember I told you these are the court cards, the people cards. So this is one person, this is one person. right? So we could be talking about two couples, or overall the same couple, just coming up in different energies, phases, situations, whatever it may be. And once again, it also can be looked at as like energies, and this can also just be one person. It doesn't have to be separate. It really all depends on who the message is for, how it can be taken. But unexpected mentor energy, or someone who is a mentor, sometimes it encourages a mentor if that's what you've been thinking about, contemplating therapy, contemplating this, contemplating a mentor, right? Somebody who most definitely gives good advice, somebody who's very trustworthy, emotionally balanced, emotionally intelligent, gives great advice, etc. And the Queen of Cups, the nurturing energy, very compassionate, usually can signify mother figures playing a significant role in the near future of one's events. It's your birthday, get high if you want to. Could have anything, not you. Alright, childhood, nostalgia, gifts, sharing. There go that Taurus energy, big dog. God energy, spiritual leaders or religious leaders. Values, beliefs, commitments. Yeah, so I think it's all about people getting themselves together, finding themselves, healing themselves, and then, you know, building that solid foundation with themselves, and then coming into this particular union with others. Not necessarily one and one into, oh, we are one now, but like, nah, still people with their own individual selves just coming together. Some people look at it as the 1 + 1 = 11 method rather than 2. But some of y'all, maybe you leaving behind people who no longer serves you, and you're coming into like a better energy and better relationships. And for others of you guys, maybe you're just focusing on yourselves, doing the work that's necessary, and whomever these other people are that you have love for and they have love for you, either they're gonna get it together or they're gonna get left, honey. Okay. Anything when I want you. Your birthday if you want to. Right, if you want to. If you guys do want to get on the list, I do have readings going on for $15, and I have $7 questions for today. Yeah, look, we got hope coming out. It says, I haven't given up on us. This could be your energy. It could be someone else's towards you, or, you know, take how it resonates. Yeah, we got dishonesty here. It says, by lying, I ripped us apart. Remember, I was picking up on that energy earlier, how some of you guys, this has really caused some type of burden in your life, in a relationship overall. Like, just because somebody, you know, possibly made a mistake. And the reason why I say mistake is because I did see the mistakes energy come up. So maybe this person made multiple mistakes, right? To the point to where y'all like, this ain't a mistake at this point. You doing it so much. But I guess at times, in certain situations, I guess you'll probably have to tell me so that I can be comfortable enough to tell you what I'm about to say. But I'm gonna just say it. I guess sometimes in certain situations it could like be a mistake. Like people, and then I'm picking up on that product of one's environment type of situation. Like some people just did, like, remember, forgive them for they know not what they do. If people were able to show up how you showed up, they would do it. Nobody plays around in your energy for fun, because they know how to show up comforting, loving, nurturing, reciprocating the energy. Some people just don't have that capacity to do those things, and it's not necessarily their fault, and it's also not your responsibility either. So now we're picking up on the love energy, I guess. Some of y'all were experiencing third-party situations, whether it was in past connections, whoever this person is, or maybe this could be in the present moment. Future energy can even be a thing, but I don't usually like saying that like certain type of energy could be futuristic, but I mean sometimes it can. It says there were other things that got in the way of us being together. So for some of you guys, there were a lot of things getting in the way of y'all being together. Maybe this could have been one's trauma. Maybe this could be third-party situations. It could be different stuff, whether it's family or romantic situations. Everybody's situation is different. Shadow side. Yeah, it says you made me realize my flaws. Ooh. Then I thought of mirror. Some of you guys were a mirror. We got commitment here. Somebody could have commitment issues, not necessarily always signifying player energy, but usually people are afraid to commit, afraid of intimacy, or like different stuff. This can even be your energy if it's not the other person, or it could be both. Take what resonates. It says, I want you to be a part of my future. The reason why I had said it the way that I did was because it came out pretty much reversed, but a lot of times you can still take the reversals in its upright position. I guess I was just called to say it in like a bit of a like a shadowed reversal like aspect or opposite aspect. So this is the more romantic energy that we're picking up on. There go that mistakes energy. It says, I wish I could right my wrongs. Yeah, so this person is regret and they're wanting to have a conversation. Okay. It says, I failed to give you what you need. I wish I could right my wrongs. I wish this never happened. I want to call you and hear your voice. Child, somebody in deep regret, honey. But it's like, for some people, I don't know if they keep doing the same stuff. Like, that's gotta be a disaster. It's your birthday, and if you want to. That song is just in my head now. It says, I see your side of the story. I should have expressed myself better. And it says, I haven't told you everything. So maybe this person haven't told you everything about their past. Or whatever the case may be. We got absence. It's coming out in the reverse. So it says, I feel like a part of me is missing without you. Alright. Any more messages here for the collective? Yeah, this person wants to fix the connection. But see, I feel like they have all the tools and resources that they need, but they're just not able to access them for some reason. So I feel like that's more internal. More internal. But like I said, you guys have many options. You don't have to like wait on these people to get it together. Some people don't ever get it together. And I mean, I ain't gonna say ever, but some people, they be 80 on the same stuff, you know, until they actually have to slow down in certain aspects, because I mean, they just too old now, honey. But we got detachment here. It says, I had to let this go so I could clear my mind. So this could be your energy. If it's not the other person's. This could be somebody who's kind of clingy, worried, could have abandonment issues, anxious, avoidant energy. Yeah, unworthy. Remember I told y'all about somebody feeling insecure. It says, you're a better person than I am. When you call this person, like, these people could really like just be smiling, like real life. Like, you know how some of those situations be like when you be on the phone and you just got, next thing you know, you in a whole weird position. You got your legs on one wall and the other one behind your back, and you just like, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be, child. But it says irreplaceable. The way you love can never be matched. Child, they know something. They know something, honey. There go that dishonesty energy again. So, child. But yeah, this person always feels connected to you, and that's what I was picking up when I had seen the absence energy in the reverse. It's like, even if y'all are not in each other's energy, it's like for some reason they still feel your presence, whether it's spiritually or whatever the case may be. And for some of you guys, if you believe in this, if you resonate with this, some of y'all could literally be connected with people spiritually, like in the spirit realm, is working with them, connected with their higher selves, as your higher self is connected with them. Like something, honey. I may not be saying it in every which way, but something. Look, inseparable. Maybe that's how y'all always keep finding yourselves back, or it's hard to detach. It says our love is always there despite the distance. That's what I was picking up on. But I feel like some of you guys feel unclear and unappreciated. Or maybe this person could have some type of confusion, feeling unclear about where you guys stand. Some of these people can feel like that you don't really care. Maybe you feel like they didn't care. I'm picking up past tense energy, but still kind of being in this energy of not really fully knowing. Yeah, but I just feel like somebody is just needing to heal, honestly. It says broken. It says, I felt shattered about this situation. So yeah, I feel like this person could have broke your heart, honestly, but I don't feel like they meant to, and I don't feel like you guys seen this coming. I feel like y'all thought this was gonna be like I don't feel like you expected heartbreak to come from it, honestly, and maybe these people didn't expect that either. From the energy I was picking up, some of these people like genuinely in regret about the situation. This most definitely could have been like a very impulsive person. Some of these people feel like you came from like God, like you were a blessing from God itself. Literally, they see you as like a queen, empress, whatever type of energy. If you're a male, they see you as someone who's very nurturing, you know, creative, just beautiful inside and out, sexy. Oh God. Someone with long brown hair could be significant. Brown eyes, hazel eyes, blue eyes, black short hair. Doesn't have to be. Yeah. Somebody could be getting signs about a Queen of Cups. The divine could be seeing sending a Queen of Cups signs, or maybe a Queen of Cups is sending someone signs. Which we talked about, could be a water sign, doesn't have to be, could be somebody that's just in tune emotionally, whether that's in a nurturing aspect, compassionate, someone who's psychic, intuitive, could be a mother figure. Heavy pregnancy and fertility coming out here as well. Yeah, we got moving forward. Take me to the king. I don't have much to bring. My heart is torn in pieces. Travel, control, action, willpower, determination. Somebody is literally determined on creating a family with you, or getting their family back, or whatever the case may be. This person sees that with you. They have so much passion for you, desire for you. They want to marry you. I feel like they could have emotionally manipulated you before, or maybe you've emotionally manipulated them before. Some of these people are going to, something about social media. Maybe there's some type of action or activity going on in social media. Maybe a conversation. Take me to the king. But yeah, somebody wants to have that relationship. They want to have that family. Some of these people can even be getting messages from God itself, like from angels, from divine beings, regarding you and your energy. Like, let it be known, this is the real deal. This is the real deal. Ooh. Heart is torn in pieces. Some of these people, I'm telling you, y'all are literally like very elegant. It's just something about you. Like, literally, y'all could be the type of girly that wears like pearls and like that type of stuff. Look, it says precious and beautiful things and relaxing. Some of these people just want to take care of you. They feel like, man, you don't need to be doing no labor. Some of y'all are blessed and highly favored, y'all. And it's like this person, you're attracted to somebody who was empty or felt empty and like all of these things. And I guess you just restored the light in someone's life or something. But I mean, a lot of times you can be the kindest, wisest, most beautiful person inside and out, and that still won't really repair a person and fix them and heal them. Like, they'll literally have to do the work like all of us do, you know? I mean, a lot of us, we can still go through our trauma and still, you know, be in tune with our heart spaces and everything like that. But I guess not everybody, you know, does or can. So I mean, y'all only take the messages that you want to take that resonates for you. Some of y'all, you probably don't want this person no more. For others of you guys, you don't mind. You do. You still have love for them. You still have, you know, be optimistic or whatever the case may be. So just take it how it resonates. Leave the message for anyone else if it doesn't resonate. Yeah, look, love, Ring of Fire. And then I'm thinking of Sade. I don't know if some of you guys know who Sade is. She's more of an R&B artist. Cherish the day, won't go astray, won't catch me running. So that cherish the day could be significant. Moving away, I take your hand. No ordinary love most definitely could be a thing. But love says romance, fantasy, noble, and firm love. Ring of Fire says enthusiastic and complete. Somebody feels complete with you. They feel very excited, very like ready to start the day when they wake up, honey. Like a whole lot of stuff. This is actually beautiful energy, but you guys also deserve to feel this way as well, right? Maybe at once upon a time you felt it, but I mean, eventually this person, their mistakes really caught up to them, and I mean, you just become somebody who eventually, I guess, like couldn't really trust this person as much. Some of y'all started being attracted to other people or attracted to other people. So confirmation is people out here that's like attracted to you. Some of these people you know, some of these people you don't know. Some of y'all keeping y'all options open. You're breaking obstacles, or you're encouraged to break obstacles because nothing can block your light. With key point here, it says grabs the key to the problem. So take this how it resonates for sure. Ooh. Something about the nose can even be significant. Whether it's somebody being nosy, whether it's certain substance, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. But usually every time I channel, like my nose always itches, especially right up in here. Or like that. It'd be really annoying. It's not like too bad right now, which I'm very glad about. Yeah, some of you guys, you could have a fire sign as your Venus sign as well, but you most definitely know how to set the mood. You most definitely turn this person on, honey. When I say turn this person on, honey, some of these people literally touch themselves. Ooh, this is a little bit too explicit for me. You know, you don't want to get it bricked up. Okay, you know what I mean. We're gonna move on from that, child. We're gonna move on. I said we're gonna move on. Okay, y'all don't need me to explain any of those things. Okay, you know what you be doing, and you know how you can make that person feel, child. I don't know if some of y'all ever did like poly or something like that, but that could be for like a small group. For others of y'all, this could just be talking about a collaboration, right? Or third parties like hating on the energy, the relationship. Somebody could be in apathy. It's possible why something isn't really working as much. But I feel like this person is trying to do whatever it takes. But honestly, I feel like y'all are like wrapping up or closing out some type of cycle or chapter within this person, whether that's the patterns, the toxicity, or whether that's you just ascending and, you know, yeah. A lot of you guys are very rich, very wealthy, and I'm not talking about finances, but a lot of you guys, you are going to be able to accumulate a lot of wealth in this lifetime. Some of you guys could be saving up for like huge purchases, like a house, a car, and stuff like that. If you guys don't know about the Tala Fala, I believe that's what her name is, TheTallalahFallah. Make sure y'all check her out, because she talks about all the things that the government did not share with us, like how we don't have to spend our money to pay bills, how the post office is a bank. Like, I'm literally telling y'all, like, she most definitely gives legit, okay? And you know me, I be picking up on energy that be most definitely come off like, I don't trust that. But I'm telling you, like, most definitely it gives like it gives like real deal energy. So y'all really need to check that out. She usually be going live at like 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. But I'm Central Standard Time, so she didn't go live at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. She went live at like 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I'm not sure what time zone she have, but I had just found out about her not even a week ago. Epic information. I tried to screen record the whole live, child, but that's what I'm telling y'all. Make sure you check her out for yourself and catch her when she go live, so she can really explain things for sure. She kind of like me when it comes to talking. Sometimes you talk about things and then you start talking about another thing, and then talk about another thing, and then talk about another thing, and then try to go back to the first thing you was talking about, then talk about something else. So, but I mean, regardless of everything that's being said, most definitely necessary to hear, you know. Like, she really basically helping you know your, like, similar to like if you don't know the laws, like when it comes to like the police and everything like that. She like one of those people, but instead this is not solely like a police situation. This is a way to live type of situation. Because I know a lot of people be thinking, baby, I'm finna get up and go to Thailand, honey, with all this nonsense. But it's like you can literally still, because she was even breaking down how people were literally rich, we're just told they were poor, and like all this other stuff. And child, I'm telling you. So make sure y'all really do check her out. Like, when I had found out about that information, it actually made me not even want to do readings the way that I be doing readings, you know. Her name is The Tala Fala. It's TheTallalahFallah, I believe. But yeah, I had to follow her, you know. I feel like a lot of y'all, you'll have a whole little mini awakening when you go watch her lives. Yeah, really get into that. She even have like these 101 she do, like you can pay 104 for it. If you don't have it, she'll still like give you like the information, but eventually you'll have to like pay her for sure. But of course, I appreciate you. Alright, but guys, I'm probably about to get ready to wrap this up. I mainly didn't want to solely get into like the love stuff, but I know I was touching bases on that a bit. I touched bases on different things actually. I just probably went a little bit more in depth towards the love situation. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and keep it there. Lives don't necessarily have to be 3 hours, but your girl, I'm gonna give a 4-hour live, honey. So I'm gonna try to keep it short this live. But to see me in the next one, make sure you turn on your post notifications, and of course you have to give me a follow in order to do that one. So please don't hesitate to do so. But I'll go ahead and see you guys in the next one. Stay safe and dangerous. I return the collector's energy back to them, and I release my energy back to me. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your lifetime. Okay, oh, if you guys have any like questions, if you want to get on the list, please let me know before I end the live. If you are unable to afford my prices, don't worry, I have low income prices available. Even though I'm doing like a sale and a discount today, typically my readings are $50 and questions are like $15. I've been changing my prices for like the past years now. It started off in particular ways, and then I went to like $25 readings, $7 questions, and a $10 question, like all like that. But right now I'm doing $15 readings and $7 questions. If you guys are wanting to get on the list for that, don't forget, I don't just do tarot readings, oracle readings. I also am a wise counsel, a holistic consultant, and many more things. So I give advice in many areas. Okay, I mainly speak off of wisdom, and not the type that's like, oh, I wouldn't do that, honey bun, because you know I experienced this one situation. It's not necessarily like that, something that you can just get from any and everyone, right? And that's what I wanted to tell the collective, that your biggest superpower is that nobody else in the world is like you. Okay, can't think like you, operate like you. Nobody else like you exists. So be proud of that. Take advantage of that. They say you only have one life. Live it up. And I mean, hey, since if you do believe in all the no, we have multiple lives, I got reincarnated, Okay, well, how about this? You don't remember your other lives, so just live this one up, okay? But it's pretty much the messages I have for you guys. If you need some type of advice for anything, I don't mind giving free advice, so you can just drop it down below in the comments and I can help you out, or you can like message me and I'll respond to you after this live, or at another time. Whenever I get off live, I always check my messages, so if anyone messaged me, I'll most definitely get back with you when I get off live. But yeah, if you guys are not interested in getting on the list for anything, then that concludes the message. I'll see you in the next one. And don't forget, if you are called to check out the video that I had uploaded not long ago, make sure you go check it out. Alright, and if I end the live by the time you decide you want to get on the list, just make sure you reach out to me. Don't get scammed, you guys. Keep up with my Linktree in case my name changes and in case people be trying to steal my content. I only have one backup account. This main account is called Ravishing Reads, so my backup account is called Ravishing Reads 2.0. My Instagram is also called Ravishing Reads 2.0. Alright, but I can't